Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Supercharged series here on the channel. Today we are going to be tackling Ride Apocalypse Demolition Derby because we got to save our boy Glummy. In the previous episode, we skipped over a sacrifice because my heart just wasn't able to take it. But we did have Trigger Happy on the portal at the time, so when we ushered in the dawn of a new chapter, we added once again to our bank score. And that's likely going to happen again because the game seems to have an obsession with this character. Okay, we can't move on from Double Dare Trigger Happy ever. Speaking of moving on, I did not move on and away from this shirt. I'm wearing the same shirt as the previous episode because I'm recording this in the same session as the previous episode. I know, right? It's about time I started to get around to recording this series in bulk, but for once, I have the time to do so. In the past, I only ever had like 30-minute chunks to record one episode at a time, but now, on the other hand, things are looking bright.
I tell you what, friend. What Glumshanks did to
Yeah, that's great, Sharpfin. It did take real guts, but luckily for us, his death, his sacrifice, it isn't truthful. Our character is coming back, but we gotta save him beforehand. We gotta save him from the clutches of his captor. It's like Fear the Walking Dead all over again, a series of which I finally watched the last episode of. And I hate Fear the Walking Dead in the fact that characters don't stay dead! Okay, the show has so much teleportation and resurrection, especially in the final season. Like in the final season, characters are all over the country. Like the mainline Walking Dead show does a great job with its locations because characters don't really teleport too frequently. The only occasions is when sometimes characters will shift suddenly between communities, and the communities are pretty far spread. So it would be quite the travel, like to get from Hilltop to Alexandria, for example, on horseback, it is quite the distance. They even put it out in the 9th season, and yet characters are still teleporting between these communities. But Fear the Walking Dead does the worst job with it, because apparently Morgan can walk from an island outside of Texas all the way to King County, which is outside Atlanta, and he can do that in a matter of hours. Trust me, I don't even know American geography, but you cannot walk that in a couple of hours. In Last of Us, it takes Joel and Ellie about 3 months to make it from Pittsburgh to Jackson, which granted is most of the country, so even that, like 3 months during the apocalypse to get across most of America, that is impressive. Okay, let's shoot these things. Yeah! Just say, I really don't know my American geography because, surprise, surprise, I've never lived in America. And looks like we're sticking with Double Dare Trigger Happy because whilst the area isn't tech, it is dark, and we have no representatives corresponding with Dark Element. So we have no choice but to stick with the Skylanders currently with Portal of Power. But yes, that's how America goes. Apparently, in accordance to Walking Dead, you are capable of teleporting around the whole of the states, because that's the only explanation as to how characters get where they get to in the time that they do. This is Splat's Soul Gem. Splat is lame for the sake of the series because we cannot get her supercharged. She has no previous versions, therefore we can't work her way through any versions of her character for the sake of her becoming unsupercharged to supercharged. You know, Trigger Happy, it took him some time, but he went from lame old Series 1 Trigger Happy, I'm joking, Series 1 Trigger Happy is not lame, but he went from Series 1 Trigger Happy to becoming Supercharged. You cannot go through the process of one into the other if you have no previous versions, and that's why Splat and all of the other original characters are not in this series, and that's why we're not previewing their Soul Gems. No need to be reminded of something that we can't even access in this series, but we can access in this series on the other hand. A little bit of Lava Lanceruptor, who's also been supercharged. He's the only other character outside of Double Dare Trigger Happy who's been supercharged. So what we're going to do to even things out, make this series of land sections a little easier on ourselves, is we are going to switch our vehicle section each round. It seems a lot more fair to do it that way, since these are, you know, glorified boss fights, and we usually switch Skylanders between bosses, so why can't we switch vehicles also? So in this first round, we're going to use the Golden Hot Streak. In the second round, we're going to use E3 Hot Streak. And in the final round, we're going to use Dark Hot Streak. It's going to be a Hot Streak tag team. Die, 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 die. Or don't, you know, I suppose you can do whatever you want. You are grown ass, whatever you are. You can make your own decisions. Yes, died from my spikes. My spikes, they are spiky and they hurt. They hurt because they're sharp and they're being rammed into you at very high speeds. That is very much what pain looks like. That's what pain sounds like. No! No, not for vehicle chompies. Anything for vehicle chompies. These guys' hitboxes are so insane and stupid. I hate it. I hate it like a lot. I'm gonna hate it a little less if I have some invincibility. Oh boy, did I need this. I needed this so bad. Yes, take my spikes to the face. Wow, that invincibility did not last long. I really don't want to lose all of my progress on the eruptors right now. So we are going to play this like an absolute coward and just keep a distance. Yeah, that's it. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Okay.
Ouch! That was a wicked hit by the crew.
Yeah, that was uncool. Dang it! I'm too close to death. This is not cool. Where's a wrench when you really sort of need it? And better range too. Better range would be great. Why are there so many of them? Why does the video game hate me? All of these questions, man, but they were not made for answering. They are what they call rhetorical questions in the business. Got him! Oh no, not freaking discount Treadonauts. Anything but discount Treadonauts. I need the wrench so bad, but the Shrednauts seem to be defending it.
What a great play by the Skylander.
Get over there! Woo! We got there eventually.
The rookie sensation is becoming a crowd favorite. Here comes a shower of appreciation.
Ooh, yay!
Enjoy it while it lasts, Skylander.
I'm enjoying it. This is what enjoying it looks like. We've got our up to back up to full health. We've improved our shields. We're going to save that. Actually, no, we haven't fully upgraded our shields, so we're going to grab that wrench. We're going to grab both wrenches. I didn't realise the second wrench was there, otherwise I would have saved it. But my momentum was too busy driving me straight into it. Now that is not a Dread Roller. That is a Troll and Thunder video game. You got the name wrong. Bad video game. Bad. What do you get the name wrong for? That's a bit silly of you, don't you think? Yes! Let's get the damage increase! At least now we've got the damage increase as well as the fire elemental buff. That's quite satisfying indeed. I like that. I like it a lot. I'd like it even more right now though if I weren't taking so much damage.
Let's keep this fight interesting.
No! Don't do that! That would be bad. Bad for me at least. Don't do that. No! Not the freaking chompy machine thingies. I hate the freaking chompy machine thingies. In case it isn't clear enough already, I really hate them. I would hate them a bit less if, you know, one of them had a wrench for me. Please and thank you. Oh, shit. Get the food. Eruptor, just stop driving God knows where and get the sodded food. Thank you. That's some good looking food. It'll be even better if it was wrenches, but we will take the food from over in. Why do your exploding thingamabobs have to explode? Can't they just not explode? Am I asking for too much? Oh, who am I kidding? I'm obviously asking for too much. Ow. That was much pain. Now I need food again. Got him! Yes! 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 I am so glad that I get to switch vehicles between boss fights. Otherwise I would be so screwed and it would be so ridiculously unfair. That's the way of balancing things out, I suppose. You know, if the game is going to buff itself up and make it too strong for me to handle, then I also deserve to have a counter buff of my own. That being actually using portal power for its purpose, switching out what's on the portal.
And the new Supercharged champion, the Skylander.
I mean, I shouldn't really flex. That was way too close to call multiple times. It wasn't exactly, you know, a skillful thrashing now, was it? There was many things, but skillful thrashing, not one of them. So, let's switch out our vehicle for the E3 hot streak. I have no idea if this is fully upgraded or not, so if it isn't, I suppose, you know, I'm going to have to make my bed and sleep in it. Okay, what we're going to do here is we are going to check that out and see if there are any upgrades that this thing could be doing with. Luckily it showed us anything that needed upgraded, so it is to a max, so luckily we aren't missing out on any power buffs with the hot streak right now. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to access this vault because I feel like it. Yep, you heard it first here, folks. Okay, let's pop through here and grab myself that there. I was thinking of Bob, which is just good enough as is. We're going to stick with that all the same. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it, go for it. Boom. And boom. The quickest thing to do here is just fall off instantly. We get reset and get to hit that ignition key. What's even the point in that top left hand corner of a puzzle if you can just cheese it as easily as that? Like, why not, like what most games do, have it respawn at the last place where you were actually on the thingy still? You know, we fell off on the bottom left-hand corner thing where the spark was, so why not just put us back there if we fall off? You know, actually punish us for our mistakes, rather than what is, at the moment, a reward because we get to do the puzzle much quicker, we speed run through it. Anyway! Enough of complaining about spark puzzles. We have the second and utmost terrifying round of Demolition Derby. If you ever were to switch to the dark element, now is the time, but obviously that is asking for too much, so why even ask for it in the first place? Waste of breath. No! No! Not Turbo Teeth! Anything but Turbo Teeth! At least I get the buff from the fire element. I will take that as a bare minimum. Yes, I can see that Pandagast. Yes, I can also see that Pandagast. Invincibility! I need it!
When you ride on the edge, you gotta expect some turbulence. Cost of admission, people. Our riders are taking the brunt of the damage from the debris, but they're still in there punching. Go, go, go!
Oh dear, I need help. I need so much help. At this rate, not only am I going to lose Lava Disruptor like I just did, for example, but we now have to go back to his Series 1 version, and you know what that means when he gets an inf to be defeated? Every single version of Raptor is about to get reset. I can't watch this. Actually, I have to watch this, because then I'm going to go from maybe dying to I'm definitely going to die. No! One hit! One hit is all it took! One singular hit! That is wrong on so many levels. But luckily for me, I have one character who's made it to their elite form. I need the health, okay? I need it! Though I'm not sure how much the health was going to help. Yeah, look at that, I've already lost half my health! Vehicle sections are so stupid! And I hate them. Like a lot, in fact. Why did that attack me? There was no need for that to attack me. That attack me was just rude. Whee! She died on me. Stealth Elf Gone did die on me. But luckily for us, even though she's been reset to a Series 1 version, just like we did with Terrafin, we don't have to necessarily pick the Series 1 version of Stealth Elf, as the fire element is stronger here and we have no Eruptor to switch out to. We can switch out to whichever character we please. So we're going to go Double Edge Happy because he has a 2-life system, so even if he loses his first life, we can rely on second life. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Do not kill this man. This man must live. He must.
I don't know if the Skylander can keep up this crazy pace.
No, I don't think I can neither. Where am I? I couldn't even see where I was from there, but somehow, by some miracle, Double Air Trick Happy is fine, and he still has his second life. Or does he? Because I don't see a vault above his name, so he might not. This is unclear.
Do you hear that, race fans? You know what that sound means?
Yeah, that was great. I'm gonna press this button in the game, the skip button, get this guy's deep stew out of here. Either way, let's switch out for the Might of the Dark Hot Streak. Get a few buffs from that because the Dark Hot Streak is absolutely ridiculous, especially with my customization right there. You've never seen a more glorious Dark Hot Streak. I basically guarantee it. Your customized Dark Hot Streak cannot hold a candle to my customized Dark Hot Streak. Half of that is because the customized design is awesome, and the other half is just because it's mine, and when it's mine, it becomes more awesome by default. A bit like how when you do something out in gold, it becomes more awesome by default. That's like it, but with me. I'm not cocky nor arrogant at all. I couldn't impossibly imagine where you get that impression from.
Leaves the Skylander reeling.
Yeah, the attack from Rekosaurus was pretty rude, actually. I didn't much appreciate it. Whee! That was quite the jettison right there. All I want is for double damage buff. Am I really asking for that much? Wow, I really cannot get that double damage buff to save me life. What I can get, however, is the damage and aura.
This fight could decimate the rest of the arena. Look at them go at it.
Okay, now let's get the shield regen. There you go. Even though it's a healing elixir, but you know what? We take shield regen. Die, 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 die. I think that's what I hear for crowd chanting. That's not me chanting it. That's for crowd. Die, 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 die. You gotta listen for crowd, man. You gotta be for crowd pleasing act after all. Who are you if you aren't a crowd pleaser now, alright? I mean, that's exactly what Barbie and Oppenheimer were. They were crowd pleasing movies. Look how much money they made as a result. Only Christopher Nolan could make a historical drama and make that much money off of a historical drama. Only Christopher Nolan. Oh, I will. But first up, I want some invincibility! Get him. Get him. Continue to get him. Notice how when there's only one boss fight and not 6 million other smaller enemies to have to deal with, notice how much easier it becomes. Okay, I'm just going to kind of double tap that. Ow, ow, ow. Never mind about easy, I take it back. I'm sorry, video game. I am sorry. I have insulted you and I am sorry. Oh, thank goodness for the vault. Now die, please. Okay, looks like we're going around the other side here. Yes! Woo! Okay, we might have lost Lava Lanceruptor. We might have now proceeded to have the need to reset every single Raptor along his chain. But at least that Trigger Happy didn't die because he is unkillable. We take victories, small victories. We take victories when they come. I really should have switched out for Elite Stealth Elf. Then again, we might have lost Double Dead Trigger Happy, which would have been a much bigger loss than Elite Stealth Elf, because Elite Stealth Elf we lost 3 points for. Double Dead Trigger Happy would have been 4. So now the only characters who are past their Series 1 iterations, I believe, are Terrafin, Gilgrunt, and Eruptor, and Popfist too, because he got up to his Light Core by some miracle. Either way, we are going to cut this series really tight here at the end. It is a very small margin of error we have left if we want to get that perfect 40.
Mere mortals.
Mere mortals. Well, that's a good thing. I'm no mere mortal now, isn't it? We only have 2 more episodes to go, and the penultimate episode is going to be preparation for the final episode, where the finale is going to be part of the 12 days of Skylanders, the second day of Skylanders specifically. So for finale, It's going to be one hell of a celebration. It's going to come out on Boxing Day. At least that's something that we celebrate here in the UK. It's effectively a bank holiday right after Christmas Day. It's a way to kind of rest and recuperate after the madness of a Christmas holiday. Because if there's one thing Christmas is notorious for, it is tiring us out. If you make for Christmas dinner, trust me, you deserve the right to enjoy Boxing Day, because making Christmas dinner is one hectic task. But speaking of hectic tasks, these episodes are pretty hectic, but this one in particular is coming to an end now, so without further ado, let's roll that outro. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!